Look at these yummies. And no, it's not cupcakes. So come back and you can find out what these lovelies are. Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. And we are in the kitchen again today because I'm getting ready to try a recipe. This recipe is in that old cookbook that I found, so you know it's a good one. So come on back and see what I'm making today. You can see everything. I've got kind of a glare on my table. So, okay. First, I'm going to tell you the ingredients. The name of this recipe, and it's in this old cookbook that I found. I've got it in a plastic bag now to protect it. It's called Muffin Tin Meatloaves. And it says I got the recipe from a newspaper, and it was dated 2002. So this recipe is only 20 years old. And the ingredients you need are 1.5 pounds of ground beef, which I've got in here, 1 medium-sized zucchini, all shredded up, which I've got in there, 1 cup dry breadcrumbs, which I've got in there, 1 egg slightly beaten that I have in here, a teaspoon of Italian seasoning, a 1/2 teaspoon of salt, and the last ingredient is a 1/4 cup of ketchup. I kind of went a little bit overboard on that because this is going to go on the top of it. So let me put my cookbook down here and we'll see how to do it. Okay, this says to preheat your oven to 400 degrees, which I've got that going on already. Okay. In a large bowl, combine all the ingredients except the ketchup. So that's pretty simple. Let's see if I can get this to set up here. Watch it jump off. All right, all the ingredients except the ketchup. Now I've got a glove because I'm fixing to mix this stuff up with my hands. And I didn't want to get it messy. I might have to put another glove on before I get it all done. So we're going to put all this stuff down in here. This is the zucchinis, except the ketchup. This is the breadcrumbs, salt, Italian, and the egg. I'm going to mix this up a little bit before I throw that egg in there. Okay, here's what it looks like all mixed up. I'm having problems with my glove. It won't stay on. It's all mixed together. Then it says after you get it all mixed together, place about 1/3 cup of the mixture into each of the 12 ungreased medium muffin cups. Pressing lightly. So, once again, I had to put my paper cup liners in there because it's a little bit on the rusty side. What I'm going to do, I'm going to put just a little bit in each one to start. And then I'll come back, and if it looks like they need more, I'll add more. I'm not liking this glove at all. I traded gloves. I got tired of messing with that other one. Okay, I've got them all in the tins as best as I can. It says after you put them in, mash them down lightly. That's what I'm doing. Then after you get this part done, you're supposed to spread the ketchup on the top of these. I'm going to get a spoon to do that. And I'm going to start off just putting a little bit on each one. Of course, I can always get the bottle of ketchup back out, but I may end up getting my bottle back out doing it anyway. Okay, here they are with the ketchup all on there. I could have got the bottle out and put a little bit more ketchup on there, but I think it's just supposed to give them a little flavoring. Then after you put the ketchup on there, spread the ketchup over the top. Bake for 20 minutes until no pink remains and juices run clear. So I'm gonna now put these in the oven and bake them for 20 minutes, and then I will see you guys in 20 minutes. Okay, I'm back and the muffin tins are done now. I actually ended up cooking them for about 27 minutes because I wanted to make sure they were completely cooked all the way through. Nothing worse than biting into a meatloaf and it being raw meat, right? So anyway, I was thinking when I was putting these in here, next time I make them, I'm going to use my recipe for the oven porcupines. Instead of making the 4 big meatballs like I made before, you know how I spread it out and cut it and everything, I'm just going to use it to put in here. And I think that would make it even better with the porcupine recipe. But this is done. I'm going to try to take a little sample of it. It's very, very hot. See the steam coming off from that? But it is cooked all the way. See if I can cut a small piece off it. And I did put paper liners in the worst ones because it's rusted. And the ones that don't have it, like this one, that one, and that one, they weren't rusted that bad. So I went ahead and just left them and put the raw meat in there. So I'm going to try to cool this down a little bit. And now we're going to give it a little sampling. Here it is, and now I'm going to try it. I like that. Like I said, next time I make it, I'm going to use the recipe out of there for the oven porcupines, and I think that would make some really good little porcupine meatballs. And I may box up 6 of these and take them next door to my neighbor and his sister, because I know they would enjoy them. Thank you guys for coming and visiting with me today. Me and Jade. Try this recipe. It's really good. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Y'all come back and see us any old time. Bye for this one.